welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hairsa, also known as the Hairsa Way, and today I'm doing a very special video on a very special collab. The collab of the year, if you ask me. I'm doing a video on Coalescence, the collab between Bella Beaute Bar and Noopur Makeup. Noopur is a very dear friend in the community. I am extremely happy for Noopur for her first collab with Bella Beaute Bar, an amazing indie brand. She has come out with 1 palette and 4 singles, which I'll talk about. I definitely highly recommend you go check out Noopur's reveal video of the collection because she explains everything, the inspiration behind like the palette, the colors she chose, the names, everything. And I gotta say, this is a very Noopur palette. I have to say that this is such a Libra palette. The explanation in her video is, again, a very Libra way of thinking of a color story, and I love it. This is very Noopur. Everything in this collection, you can see Noopur's taste and personality shine through, and I love that. I love when a palette or a collab in general is so authentic to what we have come to know of that person's, taste, preferences, ways they do their makeup. So yeah, I'm very excited to try this on camera for you today. I will be honest, I have tried this one other time, so this is not the first time of me like wearing these shadows on my eyes, but I will not reveal the look that I did because I want to dedicate a post on Instagram probably next week. So I'm very excited for that too. But I have to say, I'm a big fan of Bella Beaute Bar's formula, whether shimmer or matte. The shadows that I tried yesterday, I actually tried 3 shimmers and 3 mattes, and they're the stellar, quality that I've come to know with Bella Beaute Bar's formula. Again, very excited for Noopur. Obviously, I'm biased. Of course, I love the collection because I love Noopur's content and, she's a friend. So I'm, again, very excited to be doing a video on her collab. As you can see, I put the 4 singles in an acrylic palette because it's just easy to show them that way. They're so good, you guys. Listen, the shiny, sparkly goodness that I was expecting Noopur to come out with. She graced us with 2 spicy neutrals. This is crystallized, this is refraction. Those are the 2 spicy neutrals, and then the colorful ones are Aurora and Radioactive. Gorgeous. This is actually a very radioactive shade. It's so glowy between like a limey green and an orange. Delicious. The palette consists of 16 shadows, 9 of them mattes, 7 of them shimmers. Between those 7, 1 is a satin, 1 is like a more metallic shade, and the other 5 are just like super special, sparkly, shifty shimmers. Again, I did wear some of these shadows in this collection, and I have to say, I love the look that I came up with. So I'll do a different look today. I've actually been obsessed with like doing like a smoked out winged liner. You guys know I love a liner. I actually love when Noopur wears liners too. Like I love when she does a wing. She knows that I always request that because I feel like it looks so beautiful on her eye shape. And I have to say one more thing. I love the names that she chose, and I love that she picked like, opposites, even in names. Like, for example, she put Libra and she put Aries, which is the sister sign and the opposite sign of Libra. Again, such a Libra way of thinking. I love that, Noopur. I love that. I love that for you. I just love the colors that she picked. Again, these are very much up Noopur's alley, but this is such an approachable palette in my opinion. I do prefer depth, and she gave us those like deeper mattes. She gave us like a little red wine kind of shade, and then a purple, and then a dark green, and then more muted colors. When I feel like it's like approachable for many folks that are into these colors. I love the colors that she picked. I love the explosions of like green, purple, and pink. I do enjoy pink and green together too. I feel like it's such a good combo. A combo that reminds me of my childhood too, because I feel like back in the 2000s, you'd see a lot of stuff like packaging wise or stuff for kids that was like pink and green. So it's a very beloved combo for me. So when I heard that she was like, talking about it, I was like, yes. Before I forget, I have received this in PR. Thank you so much to Noopur and Bella Beaute Bar for sending this for me. Thank you, Noopur, for trusting me with your baby. I'm, again, so happy for you. And one more thing, love the packaging. Oh, look at that. Look at my ring light just dancing in this packaging. This collection launches on August 29th, this upcoming Friday. I will put the time here somewhere in the screen. And while I do have a code with Bella Beaute Bar, I highly recommend and encourage you to use the creator's code. Please use Noopur's code. Fully support her when purchasing this collab. Again, I know for a fact it will do so well. I just know. Because I know people love Bella Beaute Bar's formula and people love Noopur, and I know people will love this color story. Like, this is just such a great collab, a collab made in heaven, if you ask me. Alrighty, brows have been done, eyes prepped and primed, hair pulled back, Bratz mirror in the hand, and we're ready. So I'm gonna go into the palette. I think I'm gonna use the palette only for today's look. I think I'm gonna go into DK, which is this muted deep green, very gorgeous. And I'm gonna take it with a flat liner brush. Spoiler alert, I did use this in yesterday's look. Again, I know that I don't want to spoil the look and what shadows I use, but I might mention it here and there. This is very nice and very pigmented and pretty deep too. I'm gonna sweep it across my lash line and create a wing with it. Do y'all see? I did not wet that with setting spray, by the way, which if I wanted to, I could, but I don't want to set it. Usually I spray things with a setting spray if I really want them to stay in that shape that I first set them down in, but this I'm smudging, so I definitely don't want to do that. And do you see how pigmented that is? Love. So let's put that all over. I'll make sure that I'm capturing this right on camera and I'm not covering my eye with the mirror. This is obviously a more muted deep green because do y'all see it has a little bit of, just very little gray undertones in it. I find that it's a bit deeper than my actual eye color because my eye color is green with gray in it. Maybe it's about to become a comfort color for me. So yeah, I'm gonna spread it thickly across my lash line and do a wing. With this fluffier pencil brush, I'm gonna go into Beaute, which is this like gray with slight green undertones, I would say. Very pretty. By the way, I love the naming of some of the shades in Sanskrit, especially the elements. It's such a beautiful way of intertwining your culture with makeup. I love that Noopur did that. So I'm gonna take Beaute and smudge DK out, and y'all know it's not gonna be anything like, you know, pretty and polished at first because this is a lot of smudging, but we love like a sultry, you know, a bit messy, destructured look over here. Look at how well these two are like just blending with each other. I've just been loving gradients of two mattes and then a shimmer just dispersed across the lid. Just such a quick but glamorous look, you know, if you need to go somewhere and you don't know what to do and you don't have the time to like create a very intricate look, just, you know, do this and you're good to go out the door. So I'm gonna keep going with Beaute. I'm probably gonna take it a little bit on the lid as well to create some depth. Definitely not as intense as it is close to my lash line. I've really been into using two mattes and then smudging the shit out of them with each other and then just slapping the shimmer on top. I don't know, I just really enjoy that look. So I'm thinking I think I'm gonna go with Balance, which is the very delicate pink shimmer. I did use this shadow. Okay, I did say that I wasn't gonna say what shadows I use, but I did, and it's so beautiful because it has almost like sheer base, and if you put it on your lid without any base underneath, it just flips between so many different colors. Like it has sparkles of green and blue in there, and almost like it takes like almost on a purpley undertone too. Depending on the lighting, she is just a very transformative shadow. So I think I'm gonna pick up Balance with my ring finger, no glitter glue or anything, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit. Oh, look at that. Look at that. My camera better not be sabotaging me right now, although the shadow might be just you know, blinding it because it's so sparkly. And I'm gonna come close so you guys can see this application and just tap this. See what I mean? Oh yeah, now we're talking. That's it. That's the real deal right there. Oh god, this is so pretty. You see what I mean? It jumps between like three colors. Like right now that I wore it on top of the gray, it almost looks, I don't know what's taking over because I see all the sparkles, and I really, again, I'm hoping that the camera picks them all up. I'm seeing the pink, I'm seeing the blue, and I'm seeing the green. I'm seeing it all. This is such a beautiful shadow. Definitely very unique. I don't think I have anything like this in my collection. Like I have pinks that have sparkles of like blue or sparkles of green, but I don't have anything that has all three colors jumping out at you. You know what I mean? Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love this. This is definitely the kind of shadow that I want to see topped on, you know, different kinds of mattes, just because it's so transformative and so crazy. There is a lot going on in it, but Noopur, you did this. I'm telling you, Miss Noopur, you just killed it with this one. So good. And again, no glitter glue. Yesterday I wore it on top of glitter glue because layered it on top of my lid for it to be not more opaque, but you know, like a very even application, and it was just gorgeous. Alrighty, y'all, I completed the look with some pencil on the waterline, mascara. I gotta say, these colors are just doing it for me right now. I don't know, I'm really liking it. And I, you know, did a lip combo. I didn't wear any complexion stuff, but what do we think of this look, you guys? Miss Noopur, you knocked it out the park. I was expecting nothing but greatness with this collection, and you did such a great job with both the palette and the singles. Okay, I am so in love with this look. I'm in love with the look I created yesterday too. I definitely want to use this palette more. One thing I forgot to mention, although I'm sure you're able to tell, that this is a magnetic palette. You can pop these singles out, rearrange the color story however you'd like, or pop some of the singles in here. Go crazy, go wild. I know for a fact I'm gonna pop some of the singles out and take them with me when I travel. Okay, I know I'm gonna do that because I love doing that. I love when brands give us that opportunity. It also comes with a mirror, a pretty big mirror actually. I can see my whole face in here. I don't want to show the mirror because you're not gonna be able to see anything, but I love that you have like Beaute bar X Noopur, and also the 4 elements in all 4 corners of the mirror. That's such a cute. I love when the packaging has a lot of thoughtfulness behind it too. But yeah, this is such a great collection. Again, I'm loving this look. I gotta say, this look is doing it for me. I don't know, I'm just so in love with these tones, and oh, the shimmer, you guys. The shimmers in here are just so amazing. Like, I knew Noopur was gonna go for like some sparkly. Obviously, she loves some sparkle. I feel like a lot of us indie makeup lovers do, and this is so good. This collection is so great, and I genuinely love what Noopur did with this. And again, I'm so happy to see her have her first collab. Thank you, Noopur, so much for trusting me with your collection. It means the world to me. I'll probably link Noopur's video on there too, her reveal video, so you can see all the details and all the thinking behind the creating of this collection. And again, please use Noopur's code when purchasing this palette. And my final thoughts on the collection, although I haven't used every single eyeshadow in it, I love it. Okay, I do love it. I gotta say, obviously this is still in the like first impressions review, but I wore my look yesterday for quite a few hours. It did not budge. I mean, I knew that already because I was expecting that with Beaute Bar's formula. Their mattes are great, their shimmers are great. So if you love their matte and shimmer formula already, you're gonna love this collection too. And I gotta say, I highly recommend you picking up this palette if you're into these tones and you want to support a great creator in the indie makeup world such as Noopur. And please do follow her both on YouTube and on Instagram. She's killing it. I highly recommend you pick up this palette. Whether you're purchasing it this upcoming Friday or, you know, a little bit later, whenever you're able to, I think you're making a great addition to your collection with this amazing formula, amazing color story, amazing sparkles and shifts. But yeah, once again, thank you so much to Beaute Bar and to Noopur for trusting me with showcasing this collab. I really hope you enjoyed this look. I really hope you enjoyed the looks that I'm going to be posting with this palette. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!